Hello everyone, thank you for joining session of Hyperbola. Last session we learned the basic form of hyperbola, so maybe you can remember recall this. This is one form. There's another form. This one form looks like this way below graph. It's facing left and right for two part, right? And another form. Remember they have another conception, asymptote, right? It's the 2,9 that pass through the center, and the 2,9 is the most closest for these two graphs, but they will never touch for these two graphs. Okay, remember. Okay, so how about another standard form is y square over a square minus x squared over b squared equals to 1, right? So this one, what's the difference is the totally graph is vertical. So they facing the two part facing up and down. So and that's the difference. So now this time we talk about more property of hyperbola. So first we have to make it elaborate of the hyperbola because right now we don't necessarily make the hyperbola at the center of the coordinate of the central C0, 0. You can see the left side, you can see this is the standard form. In fact, why it not looks like standard just because I did not replace those kind of number to the x and y or h and k. So let me change it to make them to look like a standard equation. Okay. So x minus h. Remember, h and k are the coordinator x, y of the center. Okay, x minus h squared divided by. For this one, since it's the left and right, so it's a squared, right? Minus so y minus k square b square is equal to 0, right? So this is a standard form. Okay. Okay. Let's see something more if we already know the standard form. So this is another one. This week, yes, just now we talked about the left and right, right? Left and right. But right now it's go to up and down. The difference is what I talked about already here is the y should be in front, then minus x squared. So let's see if that's right, right? Y. They can be moved in front, right? Minus the things you need to be pay attention is the sign, right? Positive or negative. So it's y minus x, right? So it definitely looks like this way. Okay. Okay, we introduce some kind of new concept which we did not cover on last session. So first is the transverse. Transverse axis is the axis of a hyperbola that passes through the 2, 4c. So here, the transverse axis should be this one, right? Right. So let me just write it as t. Because they pass by 2, 4c. 2, 4c should be one around here, one lies down here, right? 2, 4c. Just approximately, okay? Because this will be the same line pass through the center as well as pass through the vertex, right? This is vertex definitely, right? This is vertex, right? This is 4c, right? Okay, so this is the transverse axis. There's another one is exactly vertical to it and pass through the center. We call the conjugate axis. So this is a conjugate axis. So maintenance R. Okay, so there's another concept. Another concept is called auxiliary rectangle. What's that mean? Auxiliary rectangle. Why we need this? Because this, if we have this, is quite helpful us to draw the graph. So what this looks like? First is a rectangle, right? So it's a rectangle. Remember here we learned asymptote, right? Asymptote is the two cross line pass through the center, right? But there the line are most close to the two graph, but they will never touch. So this will be 2, 9, and the 2, 9, and we will draw both two horizontal line. One is past the vertex, another also passed by another vertex, but is perpendicular to the transverse, right? Transverse axis. So you can have 2, 2, and then they have another 2. Asymptote. So based on this one, so we already have 4-point intersection. So we linking these 4 points together. So this is called auxiliary rectangle. Okay, auxiliary rectangle. Okay, so let's go to see some example. Okay, first is given an equation here below. Sketch the graph, and in fact I already sketched. But the most important thing is this auxiliary rectangle. You see that here, right? The most important thing is we need to find the related point so we can draw, right? So what's the related point is, of course, it's a vertex, it's foci, right? And what's also the 9, transverse 9, and the conjugate 9, and also auxiliary rectangle. Auxiliary rectangle, we just need to find the asymptote equation, right? Asymptote equation. So based on this one, you can see y is y minus y squared minus x squared. So this is the vertical graph is vertical. If graph is vertical, so asymptote, remember the functions y equals to b over a, right? B over a is left to right, right? Left to right. But if the up to down is a over b, for this one is a over b x. Okay, positive, negative. Okay, but definitely they have to be take place of the center. This is based on the center 0, 0. All right. So let's first find the center. The center is at 3 and the negative 3. Am I right? So this is the center, right? 3, negative 3, right? This is the center. So what is a square? A square is equals to 25. So a equals to 5, right? Am I right? So okay. So a equals to 5, and what is c? C equals to a squared plus b squared, so it's 29. So c is equals to 29 square root of 29. So it's a little similar to 5.3. Okay, so when we get this one, so now we can identify the vertex. So vertex is what? First, let's see, based on this 9, the vertex will on this horizontal line. This is for transverse, right? Transverse line, and this transverse line is equals to x equals to 3 because they have to pass by center. So the 3 is always there. Okay. Then how about the y-axis? So a is 5, and remember our center is negative 3, right? So it can be negative 3 minus 5, so negative 8 is another vertex. Another vertex is 3, so it's what? So it's negative 3 plus 5, so it's 2. Let's see if we meet here, huh? So 3 vertex 3, negative 8. Yeah, this is negative 8. And the 3, 2. That's right, exactly right, right? So, what else? What is vertex? What is the foci? Foci is same. The x is also always the same, but here it should be a little complicated. Here is the center is negative 3 minus negative 29. Right. Another one is 3 negative 3 plus 29. Oh, yeah. So it is 2 point. Okay. So since you already get those ones, so it's not hard for us to get to the transverse line. Transverse line, since they pass by x about, yes, x equals to 3. So transverse line is transverse line is x equals to 3. How about conjugate line? Conjugate line is the green one, right? The green one, right? The green one. So here when the green one, so we can see that for the center here is negative 3, right? Negative 3, so y is negative 3. So here is we can easily write the y equals to negative 3, right? So it's okay. So what else they needed? Auxiliary triangle. So so what we need is to find the 2 9, right? So this 2 9, but they have to be take place of their center. Okay. So we just copy this one. Asymptote function, asymptote, sorry. Okay, see here, huh? So it's y minus k, right? K is negative 3. So y plus 3 equals to negative positive and a over b. A is 5 over b. B is 2, right? And then what's next? X minus h. H is 3. So it's that. So since we already get the 2 9 of asymptote, so we can draw this 2 9. So you can see it's 2 9. Since we already have 2 9, we already have this 9, right? That's what I told you. This 9 just perpendicular to the S matrix, right? Not this S matrix, what is called this? Transverse, sorry. Transverse and pass by the vertex. These are the same. So since we have this 4 9, 1 2 3 4, we definitely have 4 intersection, and we link in this two vertical lines, so we have the auxiliary rectangle. Okay, so that's for today's lesson. So thank you very much for your joining this session. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.